We're starting a bit different today. This is what I'm doing. I'm prepping salt and pepper. I'm not sure if you've seen or heard of anyone prepping salt and pepper, but 100% it definitely makes a difference. As well as, I'm filming everything on the front camera, but I got my other camera, got my yerba, and a whole lot of other prep for content that I'm doing. So essentially all you need to know is I'm putting the industry on my back and just really going hard. And then I'll tie this into like a video later on where I'll take you guys along what I do in a day. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the content. All my salt is done. I'm just chucking that in a bowl and then getting on to the pepper. I've let them still quite coarse because anything finer than that just becomes unusable. It just becomes a waste of time, to be honest. Yeah, I want as close to a 1-to-1 ratio, but if it's a little less pepper, then I don't really mind. I don't know why this is so good, but genuinely one of the best things ever that I've found in my entire life. I have it every single day. I've got a collection up there. It actually needs to be replenished, but I'll do that when I come back. I'm actually leaving on a long ass little trip. I'm not going to be taking any yerba stuff, so that's going to be a massive challenge in itself, but I'll see how I cope. You can go a little bit fine. I leave little coarse bits as well, because unlike the salt, fine pepper won't actually just ruin your food. Okay. This mortar heavy as too, by the way. I'll say it's like pretty close to like 19 kgs. Yep, just like that. Once it's in a bowl, get a little mix around in there. So I just do this. And then this is what I use for cookings and stuff. And since I'm doing a lot of content, you have no idea how valuable this is. Because these pepper mills, electric ones, manual ones, they just don't really do the job. They're just way too slow. Unless you're a content creator that just loves not using seasoning or bland food or anything like that. See, I'm talking shit, that's why I'm getting a little bit calmer. So the main thing is, if you want to do salt and pepper prep for yourself, like, bro, all good. I heavily recommend it. Got some lamb chops. These are on special, and they've been on special a lot this summer, and I've been absolutely loving them. $11.89, so $12 a kg. This is a full-on kg right here. I think it's actually my most favorite cut of lamb because of how much meat is on there, one, and then from the video that I'm going to be sharing to everyone that watches me, it really tenderizes them to the point where they become even more tender than the loin chops, but with significantly more meat and lamb taste, and I just absolutely love that. Maybe a little more seasoning. Need to keep the Pākehā followers engaged. This would be a little bit too much for them. I've only marinated them, so it's not like I'm doing a whole recipe or anything like that. Now I have to wait 3-4 hours or just whenever outside's looking filmable, you know, because it's very windy. It's still summer in New Zealand, but I think we've had maybe like 2-3 weeks of like just pure summer, and it's been very windy, very overcast, rah rah rah. However, the rest of the salt and pepper, the bulk amount, so essentially I'll just chuck this into the cupboard. But I wanted to show you guys this. If you're not keen to go through the effort, you can get black pepper from like More Wilson and stuff, pre-ground, super fine. It tastes real different, and to be honest, definitely get this if you just can't be bothered cracking black pepper yourself, or you can get a spice grinder. But bro, I already bought a pestle and mortar, and like I said, this thing's massive. This thing's actually like one of my pride and joys that I have as kitchen equipment. Seriously, look how big that is. Absolutely massive. You can fit so many things in there. This guy just fits in right there. And I got like a whole spice cabinet and everything like that. More spices and herbs and stuff. And then, yeah, just full on exposing what I have in the cupboard because everyone really wants to know. And I'm a very private person, so this is a bit different. But nonetheless, I think everyone wants to see, everyone wants to know, so I'm doing it for the betterment of my brand. I'll give you a sneak peek of what else I got going on. Before I whip the camera out, I cleaned the barbecue. We're going to be filming the barbecue today. Here's how we're looking outside. Not really ideal, but it's all good. And this is how the barbecue's looking. I see heaps of people are real interested in how I clean my barbecue as well. Just like generally cleaning it, but I've done like a big old deep clean. Got on the bottom, took out that tray, and then just keep it pristine, crispy. Because one thing, living by the ocean and stuff, it's there's a lot of pests here, so you just have to be on point. It's not like we're in the suburbs where you can get a little bit on the lazy side with it, or just like a little bit on the carefree side. Because you get a little bit on the carefree side, and you get met with a couple of friends that you just have to fucking evict. So it's better to like just not hand the invitation out by doing nothing. Man, I wish it was sunny. So pretty much, I'm coming back from COVID. I had COVID last week, and that was a shit ass time. I think the worst thing in COVID is how like the mind, or my mind, the brain, it's like the middle part of the brain just kind of goes away. It's like there's no link. There's only just like it's not even vibes. It's just like there's no link. There's no link. You can't think properly. You're just existing, and it's like pretty close to torture. One task that I have to do almost every single day is I force myself to write one page of just whatever's in my mind, and that's so I can throw everything away into the recycling bin, into the trash. Keeps my ideas fresh and rejuvenated, and stops me like either thinking about stuff that I don't need to think about and start afresh. All the tasks that I need to do, I have a to-do list. Student loan, man. So I got another cupboard here where I store some stuff, and re-upped on these. My absolute favorite ramen. This one, seafood with Rigby on the packaging. He's enjoying his ramen. Thanks, bro. I don't know, probably half a litre of water. Pour about a quarter cup of milk in there. The seasoning packets. Chuck the whole thing in. And just growing up with like, you know, the Maggi 2-minute noodles, the fantastic salt noodles. There's just so much different variety, but everyone seems to make it their own way, in whatever form. And me, I've always really enjoyed a bit of a brothy noodle way. Chicken noodles, beef noodles, I always have a little bit of water there to just slip up the noodles with. And this is why I absolutely love this way of noodles. It tastes just like seafood chowder 100%. Now what you gotta think about and realize is don't throw the water away. It's broth, bro. And then you can add anything else. I add an egg and whatever greens that I have laying around. And that's my simple as lunch done. That's all going in. Chuck the lid on. And just turn the heat off. Super cheap meal, man. It's like something that's been with me throughout pretty much my entire life, right? After school, at home, noodles straight away. First thing, noodles and SpongeBob or whatever other cartoons is going on at that time. Especially me, man. I didn't really like school like that. I was always excited like coming home and just doing whatever the hell I wanted. And noodles and cartoons just gave me that opportunity to express myself. Shout out noodles, bro. Shout out noodles. Bring the whole thing in. Nice little soup spoon. And always with anything broth related, you gotta taste the broth first. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. This is boiling too. This is absolutely boiling. If you like runny eggs too, I always like popping my egg. Let that yolk go throughout the entire ramen. Being a little bit too rushy with the food when it's hot as, and then burning my tongue. Literally. Top 3 worst pains in my entire life. Not just because it's like uncomfortable, but just because you can't taste the deliciousness that is about to ensue. So a little bit of patience goes a long way. This is so fucking good. Yum. For anyone that throws their water out of their noodles or their ramen, what the hell's wrong with you guys? Because seriously, the broth makes it a soup. It makes it a lot more of a heartwarming, hearty meal. If you got a bit of greens, add a bit of greens. I also really like to add cabbage. But I already used all my cabbage. And that's it. Empty as bowl. Just keep going. Now I'm just going to edit. It is 10 to 2. And this kind of takes me a long ass time. But I'm looking to do everything on my phone. I've got a whole lot of equipment to hopefully streamline and speed up the process. And it's one of those tasks where it just needs to be done. You know, I do almost everything by myself. So dedicating just some quiet time to really just knuckle down and get it done. And it only takes me probably 2-3 minutes in actually doing the task to get into the flow state, and then from then I can spend hours onto it. But something real easy, I'm looking to edit the footage from this morning and then this YouTube vlog footage all on my phone. So let's see how well that is, because usually I edit YouTube on my computer and then all short video platform goes through my phone. But let's see. Recipe is done. Lamb shoulder chops came out absolutely perfect. Just have a look at that. Look at that char, caramelization. Here, have a bite. By far my favorite meat to do on the barbecue. And I've had lamb shoulder chops because they've been on special quite a lot. I've had them, spanning back since November when I started becoming hot and sunny in New Zealand. At least 30 times. November, December, January, and now February. They've just been hitting out the specials for the lamb shoulder chops, and I've been loving them. And don't even trip. The best part is the bone marrow. I really demolished that. My staple meal is lamb shoulder chops, rice, tomato, and then an egg if I'm real hungry. But I had that ramen, so I'm not that hungry. And that's another piece of content done for my short video platforms. That was pretty cool. I had fun. And I think that's the main thing when you're creating, or when you're in a creative space. You just need to always be having fun. The moment you're not having fun, everyone just knows. Especially if a lot of people are watching you. It's pretty clear. If you want to see the recipe, or if you want to see the video, I'll link it in the description. Go check it out, share around, support me. I gotta go into dinner. Really chilling out, probably wash my hair and hanging out for the rest of the day. So thank you for watching. It's a different style of content, different type of content. I really enjoyed the difference and looking to hear more feedback. So take care everyone, like up the video, sub up, share around, and I'll catch you on the next one.